That's it. The data is from Adventure Works, and they put it a little lower. So let's choose one, maybe. Okay. A few other visuals that we can that can help us to show the data will be, or should I say, we are now going to actually build, we may call it an application that will help us control the budget. So we put one visuals here. This is the first visual that we did, and let's make a new pivot here. This the other pivot is from the same cube, but I like to show different data on it, or should I say order the data in different way. Let's take the amount and date, that way, and I will take organization here, and accounts, like that. It will be better. Okay, so what I have here is I see the current situation. I see, for example, a red light here, but I like to show visually the trend, not only what we see today, but also the trend. So I see the numbers, but it's not so eye-catching to understand really fast. Okay, we have 700,000 here and 600,000 here, but I want to show graphically the change or the trend. For that, I have now a new tools named Sparklines. And I will put it here. And there. Okay, this is a new visual that helped me really fast understand where I'm going. Do I go up or down, and there are no numbers, nothing, all the numbers are here actually, but this is only to really fast look for the numbers that go down or up, for example here, and then I can go to the details here. I can also put some this line, add some dots on it, choose the color, okay, make like that. Okay, now okay, the next thing that I want, so now I have two pivot tables, and I want to connect them together, because it's a little annoying. So I don't want to choose here Europe and then all Europe. I don't want to need to change North America here and then change it again here. What I want to do is to connect between the two pivot table. For that I have a new tools named Slicer. The first thing I need to do is to choose a data source for the slicer, and it should be the same data source of the pivot tables. Now I choose which dimension should be controlled by these slicers. I will take organization, and which levels of the organization will be controlled by the slicer. That I will delete. Okay, and I will connect the slicers into the Excel sheet. Okay, I decided to connect it into two. Okay, now it's a great magic. I choose specific operation. It change on that pivot table, and it change also in that pivot table. So if I go now to the dashboard, I may show you a little sheet that I made before. Let's show it in full screen. Okay, what we see now is pivot table like the one we had before, with filters here and some KPIs to show me if I stand with my budget. Here I put a table with my 25 bestseller products. Okay, and the trend as I showed before. Now please look at the product list. I can choose to see only bikes. So my closing. So my products list has changed, and also my pivot table has changed. I can also take clothing and bikes together. Okay. And I can take everything together. Also I can change the year that I'm looking on. And the great magic of the slicer are the fact that there are connections between the different slicer, not only between the slicer and the pivot table, but also between the slicer itself. Please look, that slicer is a country and that is a state and province. If I choose to look on Australia, I see only the states and province of Australia, all the others are not showing. If I choose Canada, I see the states and province of Canada. Also, if I take a bike, okay, this is Canada. If I take only clothing, so components, okay. Okay, so if I take, for example, a province, I see only the country that is connected to that province. If I take another province, I see the connection between those states or province. And the list of the 25 bestsellers is always change if there are bestseller products actually. If there wasn't any product that sold on that state or province, I see nothing, of course.